Fantastic conditions here for the 2016 Coltel Grampian Stages, the penultimate round of the ARR Craib Scottish Rally Championship. We're here in Crathis Castle waiting for the competitors at the start, and it's a big day because the championship could be decided out in the stages. Joining the SRC regulars for this event, Dave Weston Jr. and former Scottish champions Ewan Thorburn and Paul Beaton. Just another distraction for championship leader Garry Pearson.
Well, yeah, we'll just take it as it comes. No, I mean, it's really no different from any other rally. We just need to kind of approach it the same way. So, we've still got the business to do. We still have to, if we don't win here, we go to the Galloway Hills. It's simple as that. So, no, we'll have our eyes firmly on the title, but at the end of the day, if it doesn't happen here, we've got another chance at the Galloway Hills. So
I'm actually all right. I think speaking to Garry, he's a bit more nervous than anybody, so that's good. It's good to be hunting somebody down rather than being hunted. So I think we're all right.
And the car, have you done anything to the car since the Scottish?
Went mad. When the engine's out, gearbox out, clutch, turbo, did the lot. Yeah, been through it all. So I ramped it right up, tested on a little stretch of road, and I'm back to the full speed. That's where I'd normally be, which was a gauge, but I was fully loaded, so I planted that in Gary's head this morning, so that's not helped.
There was a really good battle on the space side, and for much of that day you were involved in it. You had a chance of winning that event, so that must give you some confidence coming into today.
Yeah, it definitely gives us some confidence. We kind of left that event in a high. It's just a shame it was so long ago now, but we did a wee bit in the car on Thursday on an airfield, so I've had a wee slide about, but I've not actually done any gravel since the space side, but I'm looking forward to it today. I feel up for it, so let's see what happens.
Good. Feel awake, even though it's early, so we should be okay.
Yeah, you're fresh from a good win on what we call tarmac, but let's call it a sealed surface last weekend. A bit different back in the loose.
Oh, completely. Sort of got a culture shock on Thursday there. We went to the VIP day for this rally, and first few stages I thought there was something wrong with the car. There was no grip whatsoever, but no, it came good, and yeah, got back into the swing of it. It was like when I went on the tar, it took sort of 2 or 3 stages to even get going on that.
Good run on the Scottish, and he seemed a bit happier with the car. Same today?
Yeah, well, it felt great at the test day on Thursday there, so yeah, just going to keep it the same setup, and we'll just see how we go today.
Yeah, have a good day.
The early advantage went to Pearson and Mitchell. Fastest SRC crew in both the opening stages, they arrived at first service tied with Weston Junior's WRC Impreza. A good start when an SRC win would secure them the championship. 5 seconds down after 2, Jock Armstrong is the man most likely to deny Pearson his first championship. With a rebuilt car and hopefully a recovered shoulder after his pre-Scottish bike accident, the question is whether or not he can beat the Fiesta. John Maccrone, missing since the Speyside but back with a purpose in Aberdeenshire. A little bit of a fluff in SS1, accidentally leaving the car in road mode, but still quick enough for third after 2 stages. Shaun Sinclair out in another new car, this time a McKinstry Impreza. Bedding in well, only 2 seconds back from the white Fiesta, but will his run of poor reliability continue? Fourth on the Scottish, Mark McCulloch and Michael Hendry were on it again here. 5 seconds behind Sinclair and top Evo after 2 stages. A relatively steady start for Mike Faulkner and Peter Foy. 5 seconds back from McCulloch and 6 up on Bruce McCombie. This trio would be battling all day. Ever improving, Freddie Milne and Chris Williams were 7th SRC crew after 2 stages and only 3 seconds down on McCombie. This might become a 4-way fight. Evo 10 in Scotland can only mean one man. Barry Groundwater, with Neil Shanks alongside, was chasing his old car down. It's nice to see Barry making a quick start for a change. Making it 2 McCombies in the top 10, Bruce's brother Scott grabbing an early 9th, and more importantly for him, the top challenger spot. It was a slim challenger's lead for McCombie, however. Ross MacDonald only 2 seconds behind him after one of his best starts of the season, rounding out the top 10 after the first loop.
Gary, a close battle. It sounds like you're quickest so far through there. How did that go?
Yeah, it was good. A little bit wild coming into the finish there, but apart from that, it was a good stage.
Very good, tricky stage that. The last time I was in that stage I blew my engine up, so there's a kind of good and bad memories, but mainly bad, so no, we went okay. It's very slippy, very changeable, but good and fast. Kind of didn't commit in a couple of corners, but finding we're coming round, there's a lot of rocks here. Me not running car 1 now, I've kind of got to watch where I'm at, so I'd rather just be careful right now. But
Aye, happy with that in there, yeah. It's difficult to tell kind of what pace to be on, but first stage actually went quite well as well. We had a wee problem with the stage mode, so we did about 3 mile in the first stage without stage mode, and the time was still okay, so happy enough.
Hey, that looks like hard work in there.
Oh, for a fat boy, yes. First stage very cautious, second stage I hope that was better.
Yeah, well I mean you're 2 seconds down and Jock through there, so that's not too shabby.
No, that's definitely better. We were 6 off him in the first one, so no seconds in the next one.
Yeah, it's been good. I was probably getting a wee bit too wild in there, so we'll need to bring it back a wee bit, but we would lose a few seconds there with untidiness. But the first stage was nice and clean, so we'll try and keep it going.
You're going into service now, so Michael's got a chance to get you calmed down before you go back out again.
I'm feeling a wee bit hyper now. I'll get calmed down for the big long one.
The big one, stage 3, 16 miles, and Weston and Thorburn continued to fight for the lead. Keeping in touch, only 6 seconds back, Pearson continued to lead the SRC brigade after 3 and 4. But there's a new threat in town. Maccrone Gelsomino are in maximum attack mode. Six seconds from Pearson on 3 and 2 on the shorter SS4. There's only one word for that: committed. Behind the 2 Fiestas it was a rough loop for Armstrong and Swinscoe, now 35 seconds back after an overshoot cost them 30 seconds. With Sinclair disappearing in this loop, McCulloch and Hendry were now 4th, very happy, and 14 seconds clear of an equally pleased Bruce McCombie, who was loving his home stages, even though Michael Coutts thought they weren't going fast enough. Moving up to 6th came Groundwater and Shanks, the Evo 10 having its best run of the season. 7th, Scott McCombie and Mark Fisher were still top challenger crew, but were now battling with the imprezzo of Ian Wilson and Keith Riddick, who were showing that their pace in the Scottish was no flash in the pan. Ninth, Ross MacDonald was still going well, 3rd in the challengers, but under fire from the flying Brian Watson and Cammy Fair. This is definitely one of Brian's best drives in the Lancer WRC replica. But where were Faulkner and Foy? Well, a front puncture in SS3 plummeted them down the leaderboard to 17th. Charging hard, which is Mike's natural setting as we know, they were now 11th, despite the car handling a little oddly after the flat tyre.
To right 4 there, right 4 the bottom and left 4 over Craib.
If Faulkner's day was bad, Fast Freddy's was a whole lot worse. Flying in SS3 it was all over rather quickly.
Left 4 in over the crest. 80 down, long fast right 4. 80 down to long fast right 4. C90, very, very tidy. Open hairpin left. 50, care. Right 3 opens here.
At second service, all the talk was about Maccrone's charge.
You must be happy with those 2 stages.
Yeah, really good. Found quite a good rhythm in the long one. So yeah, delighted. I say tyres are working really well. The kind of D-Mac tyre, really they have improved it so much, and it's made a big difference to our kind of performance anyway. So we're chuffed, we're happy.
Today, obviously, it's no really a surprise that John's on the pace again, and I see he's catching Garry, so today could be the day for those first set of maximum points of the year, eh?
It would be great. Last rally that we did was round 3, I'm pretty sure, so we got 4th there, so 1 second off 3rd position at the moment, 7 seconds off 2nd, so anything's possible. We'll be pushing hard in the last 2 stages, and we'll see. We'd love to be on the podium, that's the goal, and we'll see what we can do.
My mother said, never talk with your mouth full. So I thought, I'll eat this burger before I get into service area. Then it'll be done, but it's not. What happened? I know. I tell you, it was brilliant. You know that way, you need to hear that patter.
Everything was right.
Hairpins, getting them right, hairpin after hairpin after hairpin. Mint this hairpin. Never got it right. No. And it slid, but the thing was, there's a culvert, or like as a drain, as you would call it, like a ditch. So I had the option of just keeping it planted and probably going through the ditch because it was going too wide on the hairpin, or stopping and then restarting again, which I did. But it took me 30 seconds to gather myself up and get out.
Car's perfect. We enjoyed these first 2 stages this morning, so we'll go into them and have a good push. That's the plan now, and try and keep the position we're in.
Well, I mean, when you see what's in front of you, where you are is an excellent day.
Oh yeah, definitely. We've still got Jock, who's just that wee bit ahead of us, but we're getting closer to him. But Bruce McCombie, it's his local event, and he's chasing us really, really hard. He took 2 seconds back in stage 4 there, so we need to try and keep him behind us. That's got to be the goal today.
The day's going well. Stages are good. Can't complain. Apart from, I think the driver's not going quick enough, but the last 2 stages were better. Yeah.
Mark's giving you something to aim at though this afternoon.
Aye, definitely. We quick out the box this morning, and we were just a wee bit sleepy. So no, we'll seen a couple out of the mark, but it's not enough. He's got a 14-second lead, so we've stuck on a few new black things, and we'll see how we get on this afternoon. 10 mile to go.
In the Scottish Two-Wheel Drive Championship, the Grampian was a Ford Escort benefit, and it went down to the wire. 3rd went to the always improving Duncan MacDonald, who was only 8 seconds back from the bigger engine car of Gordon Murray. 2 finishes in a row. It's a miracle. But taking the win this time out by only 1 second from Murray, Dougal Brown and Lewis Rochford had a good run to 18th overall at the head of a fantastic Escort battle. Taking another Group N win, Alistair Graham and Laura Stewart were 12th SRC crew home and took 5th place in the best challengers battle of the year so far. This left them top of the point standings with 1 round remaining.
Left 4 in.
4th Challengers crew, Watson and Fair, had their best run yet this year, to 11th SRC place.
Flat right 120. Flat small crest 100.
10th in the SRC and 3rd Challenger home leaves Ross McDonald 3rd in the points, after one of his best runs of the season. 2nd Challenger and 9th SRC crew was also the best we've seen from Ian Wilson and Keith Riddick, and earning the distinction of 2nd in Impreza crew home. This result leaves them 2nd in the Challenger points. Taking their 3rd Challenger win this season, Scott McCombie and Mark Fisher move into 4th in the points with 1 round remaining, and grabbed 8th SRC finisher on Scott's home event. Faulkner and Foy are still battling hard.
9 minus in, 50. Good lad, come on, keep it going. right to left and small crest 50, long by 1.
Unfortunately, that earlier puncture has damaged something and the car is not handling as it should. 7th was the reward for a trying day's rallying. Over a minute up, Groundwater and Shanks had their best run of the year on Barry's home turf, 6th in the points at the finish. Another local crew, Bruce McCombie and McCulloch Hendry, had a fantastic home event run to 5th SRC and 2nd Evo home. "15 seconds up the road, top Evo and 4th for the 2nd event in a row. It was another fantastic day at the office for Mark McCulloch and Maccrone Hendry. This result leaves them 3rd in the championship points with 1 round remaining. Setback after that overshoot, Jock Armstrong and Paul Swinsko consolidated their position to grab 3rd in the points. But was it going to be enough to keep them in the title picture? Well, that all depended on the 2 Fiestas, 1 second apart with 2 stages remaining. This half spin on 5 for Pearson gave that 1 second back to Maccrone. Into the final stage and it was all to play for, with Pearson first on the road.
Can't get any closer. How'd you get on in there?
We made a small mistake early on and decided to back off. You know, it wasn't worth the risk. So it was a good day, but you know, I think it'll be John's day to have, and he's done really well. So fair play to him.
Congratulations. Thank you. Garry had a problem at the beginning of the stage, backed off a wee bit, took it easy. Decided to wait and fight another day. The win is yours.
Yes.
The championship goes on till the final round. Well done, guys.
Thank you very much.
Well done. John Maccrone has done you a favour today. He took the 30 off of Garry, which Garry needed today. So we go to the final round with you still having a chance to win the championship on your home event, your sponsored event.
What a day that would be, wouldn't it? You'll have to come along. There will be a party there. Please help yourself. But no, it's good, and you're kind of thinking, you know, if it did end today, it's quite sad, and all right, that's my championship over, but it's not over till it's over. So yeah, I need 2 or 3 more John Maccrones about me, and we'll see. But that's great. John's driven well today. It's brought him into the championship because he'll be thinking now, right, I can win this championship. So no, fair play to him, and that's good driving for everybody.
Yeah, John's fairly took the battle to us. He's had a really, really good day. We had our fair share of kind of mistakes and problems, so inevitably that's maybe cost us, you know, the win. But no, fair play. You know, John drove a really good rally today. So.
I have to say congratulations to you, because I would think unofficially you will be the 2016 co-driver champion overall, because Rhiannon's not registered. But I know it's bittersweet because you want Garry to emulate that. Today it's been such a good battle. You go into the Galloway Hills now, you're going to have to go there to win this championship. From the championship point of view, really good. You're looking forward to that?
Yeah. I mean, obviously it's Jock's home territory, but you know, we've been at the Scottish already, so it's very, very similar stages, I think. No, you know, it's just another rally for us again. I don't think we have to be quite at the red hot sharp end, you know, fighting for the lead, because the championship works in our favour slightly on that one, and Jock obviously needs to be right on the pace. So John can maybe do a job for us there. You never know, but no, we'll just approach it as we have done today and give it our best.
No, thank you very much. It's been a great day for us. We started in the morning. We had a wee problem on the first stage, and we maybe dropped 5 or 6 seconds. It was an issue with the stage mode button, which wasn't great, but we kind of carried on and went into the second stage feeling quite positive and had a good run in there. And then the rest of the day it kind of carried on in the same kind of manner, and it was all pretty tight at the end, very close with Garry, and kind of going into the last couple of stages we knew we'd have to push quite hard to get past him. So we did, and kind of the first time this year it's all clicked for us, and it was just great. The last stage, we won the last stage by I think 8 seconds, and it was such a great feeling, and we're just chuffed to bits.
Yeah, it was fantastic. He's driven well all day, but like he said, we had that little issue in stage 1. But after the service, we've pushed on really hard. We knew the pressure that we had on for stage 5 and 6, but he didn't falter. It was incredible. So to win those last 2 stages and come home like we did in only 6 seconds off beating, a WRC car in front of us. So it was a great drive by John. Really proud of him, really proud of the team. Like he said, great sponsors have got us here, Watermans, DMAC. Without these people, we're not here. So John and I are really proud of what we've done to it today, and it's onwards and upwards.
In the middle of all the drama, Ewan Thorburn and Paul Beaton took 3rd overall in their 208 T16. And Dave Weston Jr., with Ala Davis alongside, grabbed the overall rally victory on Dave's home event.
Everybody happy?
I'm not sure we're going to get Raleigh invited back again.
So going into his home event, Armstrong needs to win in order to have a shot at a second title. However, Pearson only needs a top 3 to join Robbie Mitchell as 2016 ARR Craib Scottish Rally champion.